So anyway, that explains like why the county of Sacramento was on me, and I believe that's why I had a bogus child support case on me, because they wanted me to stay put, to stay in town. Granted, I could have moved out of town, could have moved to a different state, moved out of the country, and I believe that's why when they did my ex did a modification of the child support, I'm gonna post it on my live. I can find some paperwork in my flash drives, and to show you, the bogus shit, and they turned around and made it into custody battle. Now, remind you, when you're in child support, you have to agree to have the commissioner do your custody case. Even though I filed an appeal and everything else, see, they don't put that one online. They twist it around, because they were trying to hide the fraud. And I believe that's the reason why they did a bogus child support case. It's because to keep me put, they probably went in the system to see if I had any assets or any money coming in. And I believe that's what it was. And so fast forward all these years, each time I work, it's always a complaint. But then the patients will give me a good review, a good report. Buy me gifts, give me gift cards, buy me flowers. I got even awards from my employer. Next thing I know, they were telling me there was an anonymous complaint about patient care. Most of the time, I don't even deal with the patient at the time. But most times, I was a floater. And then next thing I know, I was let go. I was in court back and forth. And then my manager, she knew everything about my court case. Then next thing I know, after I got fired from my other job, I was doing the medical billing. Next thing I know, they stopped taking me to court. But when I got another job, they were taking me to court. So they didn't want me to work because they probably knew, I didn't know, there was monies in there. And they probably said, okay, if she works, they're going to wonder why she got all this money. Why is she working? You know what I'm saying? That's why they call it housing. Oh, she sold a house. She did this, she did that. Or she has a business. She did that. Get me off the system. Because once you're off the system, they're going to be wondering, okay, if she has all this money that we see here in the system, her inheritance, why is she on the housing assistance? Why is she on the welfare? So they've been trying for years to get me off because, wearing the red flag. I remember a couple years back, what was my legislator, I was complaining, right? And then when the aide said, you qualify for cash aid. I was like, what? For 2 years, I was struggling. My son was working, my older son. He was stressed out, and I,